To be real with you, the Black Lives Matter people are racist. To be real with you, the Democrats are racist. And KKK, they was built off black people. The KKK, they actually came up with the KKK.
Welcome back, Warriors. It's me, Linda B. Thank you all so much for joining me here today. You know what? I'm really happy about something, and that is I'm seeing more conservative Black women out here on the internet because the Democrat Party's biggest supporter, the group that supports the Democrat Party the most, are Black women, according to reports that I've seen, at a clip of more than 90%, even in this last election. 92% of Black women, according to reports I've seen, voted for Kamala Harris. But something could be changing. I'm hoping it continues to change. I've got two sisters right here that are giving the truth. They are dropping the mic. Before we get into it, don't forget to smash that like button, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, hit all notifications so that you are always alerted of new content. Now, let's get into it. Now, this sister right here is talking about the flags, the pride flags, the alphabet flag and BLM. That's right, Black Lives Matter. Because you know what? The Democrat Party is really good at giving us like symbols and a special day or a special month, but not really doing anything that actually impacts our communities in a positive way. They only put up a symbol, a statue, have a flag, paint a mural on a wall in the street. That's literally all they do. And for a lot of Black people, that is enough. But a lot of us are noticing, wait a minute, these people are really just giving us trinkets, really. Trinkets. Listen to what this sister has to say.
So y'all hollering about him saying take the Black Lives Matter flag down. I agree with Trump once again, yet again. I'm going to give you my reasons. Why the do we need a flag to remind us that we're Black? Think about it. And the Black Lives Matter, that was an organization. They used Black people skin color because they know they could use us. And that's how Biden and Kamala got into office, because of race. If we can all just sit here and just think and be logical and be real with ourselves, that's how Biden and Kamala got into office years ago. And that's the reason why Trump didn't get into office, because y'all was outside screaming, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. I mean, I was the dumb one doing it too, but I woke up. You didn't get a resident dime from that organization. Whoever created that Black Lives Matter group, they're rich as fuck.
Now, I have seen that. I'm not sure how true this is, and it wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me that a Democrat organization or a Democrat donor, or maybe one in particular, I've seen where it's George Soros that's behind the Black Lives Matter movement or organization. I'm not saying that's definitely true. I will go ahead and say allegedly, but it would not surprise me because they are literally the behind Democrats, Democrat donors, liberals, racist liberals, atheist, communist, racist liberals, in my opinion, are behind a lot of this chaos that's thrown out there in the streets. As the people, and I hate to say it, but Black people, we seem like to be the slowest to wake up to what's actually going on. We can be fed stuff over the mainstream propaganda media and we just go for it. Democrats have been using race to keep us emotional, to get us mad, to get us to run out into the middle of the street and loot our own neighborhoods. They'll put up a Black person who's really a puppet. Remember what Malcolm X said. These people like your Al Sharptons, your Joy Reids, your Roland Martins could care less about us. They're getting paid to help hurt us. Definitely Al Sharpton has a history of that. See my videos on him. So don't be fooled with this same age old trick of using a black person to keep the other black people in line. And yes, they pay that black person a lot of money to make sure that the masses stay subjugated. When are we going to understand? When are we going to learn what is actually going on? They've been doing the same thing since slavery times, hundreds of years ago. Because, and you know what? It worked. Because some of us still out here, no matter how educated and well read we are, still vote for the party that'll stick a black face in front of us. That black person cares nothing for us. Okay, they care about themselves. They're getting a paycheck. They have FBI operatives out here doing the racist liberals' dirty work. Wake up.
Sitting on houses, lands, and millions in the bank, looking down on his or her own people struggling. But yet, you're saying Donald Trump is racist because he's saying take down a Black Lives Matter sign down. I don't give a fuck about no flag. I really don't, okay? The only flag that really should be flying is the United States of American flag. Oh, oh, and y'all saying, okay, well they can take down the KKK flag. Let me tell you something, okay? When you have your own land, your own property, your own business, you can hang whatever flag that you want to hang. So, for an example, you being black and you own that business and you own your house, you can hang a Black Lives Matter flag up. Okay? What Donald J. Trump is saying is that he's taking those flags down, the LGBT, the Black Lives Matter flags down from public buildings, schools, churches, where our children and logical adults don't really need to see that. We don't need to see that. We don't need, again, yet again, we don't need a Black Lives Matter sign up. Black people need to get businesses, come together and take care of their own people. Like I said in my other video, stop worrying about and trying to find something racist towards Donald J. Trump. Because yet again, he's not racist. To be real with you, the Black Lives Matter people are racist. To be real with you, the Democrats are racist. And KKK, they was built off black people. The KKK, they actually came up with the KKK. You understand what I'm saying? Again, Black Lives Matter sign, flag, the LGBT flag should not be hung up in public buildings, public organizations, public schools. Our kids should not have to go to school and be seeing those flags and be taught that. Our kids should be going to school to be taught education. When you go to your church or whatever religion you're in, you should go there for that religion, not that flag. We don't need a flag to say who we are.
That's right.
So again, flags are diabolical. That's like it's stuff. It's a paper, okay? Well, that's a stuff. That's a paper. The American flag is not just a paper.
See, it's nice when you see a young woman wake up, a young black woman. It's so nice because you know the Democrats love to use black women for their dirty work. They use black people, but look like their weapon of choice right now. are black women or women who pretend they got some black in them, like Kamala Harris. Yeah, people who pretend.
The American flag should be the only one, that the only flag should be hung up anywhere in America. I don't get it. I just don't really get it. But here I am. I'm a racist. I'm a puppet to the white people because the way I'm talking. No, I'm not. I'm talking, I'm explaining to people what I educate myself, what I read, what I look up. I don't understand how you get mad over a flag that doesn't have shit to do with black folks. That flag was it's kind of like a cult flag. It's an organization flag. They got black people. They got us. They made sure we voted Biden and Kamala in. We was dumb enough. I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you something. I don't know what the Democrats gonna do in the next 4 years and how they gonna try to fool black folks. Because I'm gonna tell you something. You can't get us by no flag. You can't pull no damn race card. None of that. And I'm gonna tell you something. Once I said it, I'm gonna say it again. I will never go back Democratic. Y'all got some loose strings over there. I thank you, Donald Trump, once again. So, America, let's pull them Black Lives Matter flags down. Let's pull them LGBT flags down. Because America stands on families. It stands on families. We need to be focused on other things than those two flags and somebody shaving their hair. Why would you want to unalive your child? I'm a mother. Let me get pregnant. Baby, my baby's coming in this world. Y'all crazy out there.
Okay, we got to educate ourselves. Now, I agree with the sentiment that Black Lives Matter, but I don't like the organization. Okay, and yes, all lives matter. I used to be on that tip where we just saying Black Lives Matter too, because it looked like people treat us like we don't matter. You know, that I was on that liberal tip. I was on the tip, had to get off it. And you know what? And I will admit this, when I was believing the lies of the media against Donald Trump, I started to feel some type of way that was not in a kind way towards my white brothers and sisters. I will admit that those that supported him, I looked at them with a side eye. And that is wrong. And that was what they do. They do the divide and conquer. And it's not about rights, it's about getting us to turn our back on God. That's really what it is about. Now, I want to show you this other woman. Now, she has the facts on DEI. Talking about a mic drop. Check it out.
Real F around and find out moment is here. A lot of people are looking at the Black community thinking that we are the recipients and benefactors of DEI programs and affirmative action programs. And I know affirmative action is no longer, but whenever they hear the term DEI or they hear the term affirmative action, they look to the Black community thinking that we are the benefactor. Now, here's some information for you. The number one recipient of DEI are white women. That is according to the U.S. Department of Labor. And others fall under that group, under the minority group, the ethnic minority. Number one recipient under that group are Latino and Hispanic Americans. Number two are Asian Americans. Number three are Native Americans. Number four, individuals with disability. Number five, veterans. Okay? And number 6, the LGBTQ plus community. And guess who comes last at receiving DEI benefits? Guess who comes last? That's right, Black Americans, Black people. Let me also say, you can do a Google search and you will see the primary benefactors of DEI programs are not only white women, but white men, white male CEOs. Those are the ones who have benefited the most from DEI initiative programs.
And she said she got that off the U.S. Department of Labor. U.S. Department of Labor. Okay, so I have yet to look it up, but I'm going to take her word for it. But you all, we got to stop being played. Black people being played like a fiddle. Democrats know how to put a word to something and say it's for us, and then we roll with it, not looking at the actual statistics. I've always heard that affirmative action, I know it's no longer, but I've always heard for decades that affirmative action actually benefited white women the most. And you know what? I don't believe we need any of it. Those are just little things that they do on the demon rat side to get us on their side, to get us to vote for them. That is what they do. They play us like a fiddle. We need to smarten up. I'm sorry. Stop being dumb. I'm just saying we got to smarten up. Plenty of smart people of all ethnicities out there. And yes, definitely a lot of smart Black people, Latinos, Asians, white people, everybody. A lot of smart people. But Black folk, Lord help me, Jesus. I'm going to have to talk to y'all. Yes, yes, those of us who look like me, my Black brothers and sisters, we need to get educated. We need to read some books. We need to stop looking at the news and getting our information off the propaganda news. It's fake news. Donald Trump told you now. They fake. They are biased. They're not giving you accurate reporting. This is sensationalism. This is something that the media is literally, in my opinion, an arm of the Democrat Party. Yes, it issues out the same talking points. These people are reading from the same script, memorizing their lines and spewing them out. And they are doing it very purposefully. Okay, very purposefully. So that's what I have for you all today. Very good. Mic drop. I'm talking mic drop. You guys, don't forget to smash that like button, comment, share, subscribe, hit all notifications so that you are always alerted of new content. Catch me nightly from Sunday to Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern for my lives, Sunday through Thursday. And also, I will be pushing out a video with an interview with Vince Everett Ellison I'll be pushing it out Wednesday, January 29th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You all be blessed. Love God, your families, these United States of America, and march on, warriors.